estimated 1,200 people buried in the registered marked off cemetery. I think it's probably close to 3,000 people that are buried here. It was the 1800s and early 1900s. They called them inmates.
I get spooked and scared. It's gonna take me a while to get untangled from these chains. Sorry. Doctor. Oh, EMF is done. What? Jesus Christ.
Wait, why not? What's worse can happen?
Now we can just... I have to find a way to tie you to this.
Like these three are a little bit more well preserved than those ones were.
It's like I felt more energy over here than even there.
Yeah.
I can't imagine this. You have a view.
Those ones were.
It's like I felt more energy over here than even there.
Yeah.
I can't imagine this. You have a view. So welcome to Fairfield Infirmary.
These dolls are gonna make me jump. I guarantee it. Like,
Guess what, buddy?
this is a doll room.
And guess what? The doll that was one of our favorite dolls at Madison Seminary is in there now.
So, very slower.
Oh, look at these lights.
Okay.
So, in one of these day rooms where there's a fireplace, a 78-year-old lady was cold, and she wanted to be like, she's like, I want to get warm, I want to get warm. And the people that were here was like, no, yeah, they were like, no, you're not allowed, no, you're not allowed. And she said, fuck it, I want warm. And she went to go light it. And when she did, it backlashed a little bit, and her clothes was like flammable, caught her on fire instantly. She died 9 hours later.
I would imagine so.
Now, Casey, do you want to tell him the thing that was weird about that?
Now, Jane Householder, which I know her history is on anything that's involving our building. She's the woman who caught on fire. The day room was where her death actually happened. I know other YouTubers have kind of like gone out of the way to say that it was upstairs on the fourth floor.
Yeah, the attic, like the
it didn't
furnace.
happen up there.
Okay.
It was just one of these normal fireplaces. It just kicked back on her dress, and those dresses were flammable back then. Yep.
I don't know if it's just a subconscious thing, but since we started talking about her, like catching on fire, it's got really warm. I'm almost like sweating over here.
Yeah. Usually when I mention her, it'll get really warm. So.
Oh my god, you're sweaty. Oh my god, you are moist, my guy.
That's
That one's worse.
probably.
Oh my god, you're participant.
Like walking in here, I was cold.
Thank you.
Like I had like a nice cool feeling.
Yeah.
But then as soon as I started talking about her, I'm like, it's kind of warm and oh no. It's literally.
March 22nd, 1929.
I can remember if I keep you on camera, I'm gonna go up here. There it
It's
is.
probably like, it's not probably glistening yet.
Oh, the glisten.
Yeah.
It's not quite there.
March 22nd, 1929. She was 73 years old when it happened.
Wow.
Yep.
So a lot of these are kind of empty, but there's some stuff that's around.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm excited, but also getting a lot of weird feelings, like body.
Certain rooms hit, man. Like, especially, I'm not gonna say what room hit me the most, but when you see it, you'll be like, whoa. Like, it's very exciting to be back in a place like this as well.
Right. As soon as we get back into it.
Right?
The reason why I point my flashlight over here, when I first saw this, I'm like, something over here, and this bathroom in particular, I don't like it.
Well, there's a cross in here. And
That's a misery.
That's St. Peter. No, it's not St. Peter's. That's a crucifix.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I just kind of, I didn't
should've
say
touched
anything.
that.
I just pointed at the bathtub. I tried to, ooh. And then later we was talking about the bathrooms or whatever. Apparently, I think was it this one? Girl allegedly either committed suicide in here or was murdered in here.
No. So there's a shadow person that was seen in this room. This is the jail, by the way. Anytime you see these doors, so there was 10 rules. If they broke a law, one of the rules, basically they'd get locked up in there. If they broke them more or again, they get locked in the attic in the dungeon.
Nice.
And the funeral parlor here,
Oh, a casket.
yeah, you can lay it down. She said we can mess with anything, but I think that one's probably too thin.
You know?
Does it look super sturdy underneath it?
Yeah, no.
But she said we can play the pianos, and they will play the piano
was the 1800s and early 1900s that they called them inmates. A little bit later on in the 40s, they called them residents. And then in the 50s, 60s, 70s, prior to the building closing down, they called them patients. Back then, nobody knew how to handle mental health. Still to this day, you really don't know how to handle mental health. So
one reason I think that the guy had a very dark streak to him, just to call them inmates right off the bat, even if it was just housing them, that's one reason, just to get that dark feeling, just even hearing that.
Yep. Estimated 1,200 people buried in the registered, marked off cemetery. Now, we do know in 2018, Gorsuch Realty, a local realty company, came around and they did ground penetrating radar in the area that's not marked as a cemetery and in between the house and the building. And they actually found 1,600 other anomalies that we believe are bodies.
Whoa, how many bodies do you think died here? Or at least buried here?
I think it's probably close to 3,000 people that are buried here if we count the anomalies that they found plus the registered cemetery.
Yeah.
Physician's office, when it was the health department, they made this a break room, hence the sink.
I love it.
It used to be the doctor's office, but didn't have any of the stuff in it. This was all just, it became after a break room, then it became the way it looks.
There's actually a doorway behind, like right here.
Yeah.
And that went into the waiting room.
Okay. Drain, bodies.
Drain. Springs out back here. Runs underneath through here.
Nice,
This is where they would wash the cadavers at.
Okay.
And here's the actual autopsy room.
Okay.
And you can lay on this. She said it's fine.
I'm not going to.
Why not?
Why not? The thing that's really messed up is, not only did they wash the bodies in there and like do the corpses and drain the bodies here. Hold on, I'm sorry. Here, and all the body fluid go down to the water. They also stored the food in the freezer with the dead bodies, which is like, okay, that's fine, right? In the morgue.
Yeah.
You know what's also fucked? They used to wash the food where they washed the dead bodies as well.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah.
yummy.
Yeah. Now hold on a moment. After this was poorhouse and everything, in 1984, right?
Around there.
Huh?
Roundabouts there.
Yeah. This became a healthcare facility.
Okay.
So, and they ended up putting like all this like health stuff here.
Yeah.
So you'll see a lot of the health stuff throughout here after that. And then it closed in 2013. That's how how newly abandoned this place is.
Okay.
Welcome to the chicken coop, or also known as the orphanage.
Okay.
This is where they keep the orphans. Right here, James, is where I was standing and I was getting like footage, like pictures, and he was holding the camera back there, like at the doorway, not that door, but the one before.
The short door, when they started the short door, something to the doorway.
Directly underneath me, which is room either 303 or 314, one of the rooms underneath me exactly. I heard the female's voice, and I heard her talking, and I heard them be quiet, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on, they're not talking anymore. So I look and I go, is there another woman here or whatever? And they go, shh. And I was like, oh. And it was as clear as day. It was like a middle-aged woman going like, pa 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 pa. So, clear as day.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Story building. And it was storming that night, so the front door was like bumping all night. So we're in there, we're trying to just asking probing questions, getting nothing. And the door kept slamming the whole time, just gently.
Hello? No one else should be in the building because I locked the door behind us.
You heard that too, though, right?
Yeah.
That's
That's why we stopped talking. I was like,
Yeah, that's why I didn't notice you guys were doing that at first. I heard that clear as day back there. When I was taking a photo, I could hear someone talking right underneath me. It was a woman, from what I heard. Yeah.
yeah, because I heard it and I'm like,
Yeah.
and because we were talking, we were in a conversation and we stopped.
I wish I was on video when I did that on my phone, because it was just clear as day.
So those are obviously the change order original here, but
But these are.
the hooks are original.
Right.
This is original.
So they would get like this, I would imagine.
I mean, I like it. I'm into it.
I mean,
I think they're like, I think from what we saw, if you can look here, I think they chained them up like this. Like this.
like that.
Yeah.
Brackets
Yeah.
like that.
So we can do something like that. And then just kind of chain someone up and like sit down and see what's going on. Okay, so there's gonna be there. This place has got. There was stuff that like the people. I'm assuming people came here and messed with more stuff than they should have after this place was even closed.
Probably.
Yeah, because this place, it feels so much different type of energy up here, including what you expect to feel.
Red, put up because we know they were chained up here.
So this wasn't the original chains?
No,
Good,
but the hooks
good to know.
are original hooks.
Hooks are original.
Yep.
I was about to say, these look way too now.
Yeah.
I can tell from this area there's something, but yeah, these chains.
Yeah. The hooks, though, they are all original, so any hook that you see in the wall, especially the ones that are like really well preserved back here.
Oh my gosh, even like now you can just pull it. I have to find a way to tie you to this.
Like these three are a little bit more well preserved than those ones were.
It's like I felt more energy over here than even there.
Yeah.
I can't imagine this. You have a view.
Wait, why not? What's worse can happen?
Cut to the moment James gets possessed. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go to the doctors first. Jameson, tell me, what hurts?
No, you use it against me.
You'll use it against me. So we're down here in the doctor's office right now, where originally it was a doctor's office and it didn't have all this stuff in it. They actually, when this place became a healthcare facility, this became a break room and they added a bunch of other stuff later. So the stuff that you see isn't original, but this was the original physician. You know, medical procedures happen in here, and I'm sure if I had to put money on it, as old as this place is, as old as lobotomies, you name it. I don't know if there's any recorded, but I don't actually know how many they recorded either. But the doctor could have actually tried to be someone helpful too. We don't fully know yet. So let's find out. Doctor! That was so quick. Did you see that? The REM pod. Did anyone get that? The REM pod just bipped instantly. Doctor! Doctor, are you here? I have a few questions I need to ask you. My friend, he's not doing well after today's conversation. Are you here? If there's anybody here with us right now who wants to talk about anything medically, whether you are feeling sick, whether you are trying to heal the sick, or whether you are the sick, can you give us a sign to let us know that you are nearby so we may be able to help you? I know that only happened one blip, but the fact that that hasn't blipped this whole time since that happened, and it blipped as soon as I said doctor, almost like it scared them. Like they're just like oh crap kind of moment. I like to have more evidence before I can say that that was evidence, but that felt pretty evidential in a sense of that has not gone off this whole time we've been down here outside of that one moment. And I don't think any other device has either. I don't know. Doctor, if you're here, can you touch that for me? Can you show me one of your scalpels? The lobotomy tools? I'd like to see one, please. I mean, means the temperature's dropped 10 degrees on that. That's usually what that means. Or so heavily that it makes a noise. Doctor, thank you. Can you bring one of those tools over to me?
Hey Doc, we got you a body to examine. Can you come examine it for us? We need to know what he passed away with. Come on, Doc. Help us out here.
Are you healed? Oh no, he died again.
That hurts.
Did it really? This was just a spoon.
Oh, there's something in my back that's like tightening up.
Oh,
my spine.
I was like,
No,
I'm like,
seriously, like it is tight. Holy shit.
like normal pain or like spiritual pain, like because we're here.
I don't know. I'm not gonna move though.
No, Doc, is that you working on him? Doc, if not, please help him. If that isn't a doctor, is that somebody who also went through the same pain? You need to give us a sign so we know how to treat this man. When you felt the... Oh. I think it's temperature or gauges again. I'll let it talk. When you felt the heretic cardinal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Grab you up there, was it the same kind of pain where, like, you know how it felt like it grabbed you and there was pain? Was it that kind of pain?
That was literally just pressure.
Pressure?
So it literally felt like someone just on my side here just pushing into me.
Yeah.
It wasn't any pain involved. It felt like someone put a hand here and was like pushing me out of the way.
So not the same at all then. Damn. It's all an arc. This was the story all along. You've been dead for 20 years.
Doc, have you been dead for 20 years?
Do you not like me saying that? The only thing that was different is I hit this chair when I walked by. But why?
I'm messing with this chair, man. Stop.
He doesn't like the fact I was messing with this chair. I should pick the chair up and throw it against the wall.
Actually,
Gotcha.
softly pick it up and move it over there.
If you don't want him to, tell us now. We're moving it.
And do you want us to leave it?
There's more footsteps upstairs.
In that same hallway where we keep hearing those voices?
Those sounded like further away, like kind of that way.
We poggers down here. Thank you, doctor.
Bye, Doc.
Bye, Doc. We don't mean you any harm. The doctor itself was interesting because he made noise. Like, it seemed like he jumped when I yelled doctor. But then when I did the thing, the morgue, even though it could have been psychosomatic or fear, I think it's also possible that it could have been like a reaction, like towards the doctor. Like I'm using his tools to do the thing.
Right.
We brought you a corpse. We need his fluids drained. I know one way of doing that. Many have died here. Many have been drained of their blood. They've come straight from the physician's office, and we're looking for the mortician. So for those who don't know, morgue's doing an Estes method, or at least a spirit box method. We've got our corpse right here. So this is the area where, behind me, about right there. They would wash the bodies before moving them into the morgue, basically where they operated on the corpses, is where James is laying down. And then once they got done with them, they put them in the freezer right there as well.
Now, we also know they would have held their food in here during the winter months, so they would have had them right next to the bodies. And we also know they would have cleaned some of the food inside of here too. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yep.
So they clean them, like I understood freezing the bodies, but not.
Yep. They'd freeze the bodies and food sometimes in the winter months together.
Cut the bodies open right there. The fluids are drained and go down into this hole, which leads right into the stream where everyone would drink out of.
They actually found a formaldehyde poisoning in 1926 because of that, and made this building lay different piping to route it a different way than down the spring.
Does anyone here with me tonight? Did it ever disgust you after finding out that our corpses, bodily fluids, were being drained into the stream that everyone drank out of? Or that they would be laid with the food that you would eat? Or did you not know? Well, if you want to work on a corpse, now is the time. You can cut them. You can pry them, sew them, poke them, give them tetanus. Now's your time. If you're here with me right now, can you give me a sign? If you don't want us in here right now, can you give me a sign? If those are kind of curious about the operation that I'm about to pull, can you walk in here? Maybe the doctor would like to give me a hand. Every time I say doctor. Doctor, are you here?
Now something?
We got movement. We've got movement in there. Now? Yes, now. Yes, come on. Yes, please. We have a corpse right here, and I need your help. Yes, please. Please, doctor. There's movement. You can see it coming up there. Yes, can you please come here? Anybody, a patient, an inmate, the doctor mainly though. A corpse has died. A person has died in your physician, and we had to bring it here to be worked on. It needs to be done quick. Please come here. You can see something farther against the wall coming closer. Over right where that's blinking. Doctor, come on. Are you in here with me right now, doctor? If there's anyone else here, can you please take a seat over on that stool? Every time this light goes off, this starts like blinking a lot, like something's near. See? Something is standing in there. Is that a lot of you walking in here? So every time that's going off, this down here shows more movement. It seems like you're kind of afraid to enter through here. You are very welcome. I'm glad you're watching us, but are you trying to tell me something? Should we bring the corpse in there first? Please walk back over to that. It's your last chance before we get out of here. Please. This corpse is going to rot if we don't help him now. Our corpse has died. Oh wait, legit though? Our EMF has died.
Morgue?
I think they want us to go to the morgue, like the freezer. Because they are not leaving this area. I have a feeling, and I don't know, and I'll know on camera, but I swear that door is more open than it was. If you're by that door and you want us to go in there, can you open that more for us, please? I'm pretty sure that's more open than it was. What about the morgue? Do you ever mess with the bodies in here?
Yeah.
What's interesting is it's quiet. Very quiet here. And then all of a sudden this will go off. That'll go off like crazy. And then he'll get something on the or the spirit box. It's just all like almost blurps, like it's nothing, then it's something, and then it's nothing, and then it's something. It's not consistent at all. And I'm not really answering any questions either. Whoa, that's just like as if it's just all standing in front of us, but like almost like an audience. But is there an audience here with us? So realistically, I don't know what's going on. But we're not getting a straight answer. We'll do this. If there's anything that you would like to say, whether you were a corpse, a worker, or someone who lived here, now is your time to say it. Speak now, or we're moving on.
What's happening in the morgue? What's happening in the morgue?
We're here in the morgue. Are you here in the morgue with us? Can you hear me? I think that's temperature because it just got really cold in here. What's interesting is that one's going off, but not the one in here. The fact that he just got that on the EVP though, around the spirit box, and all this keeps going off. I don't want to keep my eyes off of this area. Like I keep seeing like shadows playing like behind there. Oh my God.
They did all of the labor, got to have a roof over their head. I swear I'm seeing shadow play over there.
Over in that area right there? Yeah, it's the only thing reflection we have is in the mirror, so it wouldn't be on, or the window, so it wouldn't
Wouldn't
be on.
surprise me if it was them. They like to be attentive during tours.
Like looking and peeking, but like it's not solid enough. I don't know. I'm hearing movement, like I just heard that being touched just now. Are you over there? Are you messing with my device? 'Cause I just heard that being touched. I'm gonna ask one more time, because if we don't get a straight answer, we're out of here. Is there anything that you've wanted to ever say? Rather you are a mortician, a worker, a corpse, an inmate, a resident. Is there anything that you'd like to say? Now is your time before we move on. Alright. Let's go to a different area. We're getting answers, but nothing consistent. The energy's weird here, but nothing that's got answers. This is the camera reasonings. This is my first Estes Method.
You look like a lunatic.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I can't hear you. The soundproof. Huh? I open my eyes and no one's here.
Let's leave. He can't hear us, right?
It's already freaky and I don't even have the spirit box on yet.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all?
Huh?
You're talking to your mom dresses you funny. What? I didn't say that.
I can't hear you.
I didn't say it.
Okay. First Estes Method, let's go.
Is there any children around here? Just
Me? I'd say.
okay. Well, hello there.
Some screaming.
We're just here just to try to talk with you guys tonight. Just kind of get your story on this place and how life is here. Do you hear a lot of noises up here?
An attack close.
An attack close? Who attacked close? Is it someone that worked here? Another resident? Did you guys get to play with a lot of toys up here?
Can't make that out.
Did you hear them talking?
Subscribers?
Do you follow Broken Admin on Twitch? Do you know your name?
Hi.
Hi,
It was like a kid saying hi.
my name's Mortifin. Do you know your name? Two. Did you ever happen to get in trouble? For maybe doing something you shouldn't have, or maybe not doing something you should have? Did you guys play any games?
I would say yes.
Oh. So you did get in trouble. But if you say you would say yes, I'm assuming it's not like serious trouble. Was it maybe just like a lecture that you got?
Call me over.
You can come on over.
3.
There's 3 of you. Come on over.
You can come over and talk to us. That's all we're doing, we're just hanging out.
3.
There's
I swear someone just touched my back. That's me saying that, not the EMF or the spirit box. Ugh.
Was that you touching my friend over hissing his coat?
Felt like someone doing this to my back.
Are you playing with our friend over here?
Right now.
Oh, you are playing with our friend over here. Are you having fun?
Bye.
Bye, okay.
I want something.
What do you want? Is this something I can help with?
James?
Yes.
A bunch of voices. Hello?
Hello.
What can I help you with? I'm friendly.
It's over.
What's over? Are you done talking to us? I enjoy talking to you.
Time.
Can I ask you how old you are?
Mine. This isn't from the spirit box, but I keep feeling this energy from there slowly getting closer and closer. And it's fucking with me, man. I keep feeling like morgue or somebody's trying to walk up towards me. I don't like that. Accurate.
Okay, if you are walking toward us, can you slow down a little bit? I just don't want you to spook my friend, that's all. Did you say you were 9 years old?
Right there.
Right there? Can you stay right there for me for a minute? Do you remember your name?
Will drop. Or he'll drop.
Who will drop? Are you okay?
Pull him out.
Sorry.
You okay?
Dude, I'm like,
Okay.
dude, it's like when you put that eyes over, it like felt like no one was around me.
Yeah.
And it like felt like I was alone. It felt like I was alone in this area, and it was like I was starting to shake, and I could feel this overwhelming energy coming from there, starting to come closer. I don't know if that was psychosomatic. And the only time I started feeling like I'm okay is when I heard one of your guys has been like in the background, and I was like, I'm okay, I'm not alone. But like when you're in there, you feel alone. Like I could feel my hands doing this. That was fucked.
Basically, someone like, when you ask about like coming closer or something like that, it's like you can come closer, that's fine. We're just here to talk to you guys. And we're just gonna try to have a conversation, see what life here is like. And then it was after that is when you started feeling that energy coming closer and closer.
Really?
Yeah. And then when you started freaking out, I'm like, can you stop right there where you're at? I don't want you to spook my friend. Can you stop there? And I don't know if you felt it just stop or if it just
A little bit, yeah. Kind of like got like about like maybe to the chair, or maybe like somewhere close, like right after the chair. But like it was just this like, it was like an authoritative presence. It wasn't like I'm dangerous. It was like this like you know how like, I don't know if you know what it's like to have someone taller than you, but like, you know, with you above me, I kind of have that like overarching looking down kind of feeling. That's what it felt like. And as I was getting closer, it was getting taller because, you know, perception. Yeah. And then before that, I felt, let me see your hand. I felt on the back, like of my back going like this. That's wild. Dude, I have not shaken that much on any investigation in a long time. Like I felt like my body was just like...
Well, your head started drooping. That's why I had told him to pull you out.
That's smart. Yeah, because I was just like, I started getting into that trance level. Because like, not seeing you guys really made me feel like I was alone in a dangerous place, even though I know I'm not. It's just psychosomatic, you know. It's so weird coming back, because like, the authoritative figure felt like, I think it was more intimidating of its presence than actually in danger. But I think the only thing I can think of is because, you know, we're in an orphanage. When the big bad starts coming, you kind of get freaked out. But I didn't feel like, oh, there's an aggressive person. It just overwhelmingly powerful compared to everything else in the room. So when I first felt it originally, I felt the energy slowly coming from in here. And slowly making its way out, and then just pushing its way down back there. And the slower I got to that like main door, it kind of stopped. And when you invited it in, I felt it like kind of like slooping and coming, and then it stopped and just kind of waited for like the moment. It was weird. It's definitely not comforting, I'll say that.
Did you hear that before you walked up? You he was standing here, he didn't move yet, and the stairs already started creaking.
Oh shit.
And then when he stepped on it, that sound was before he even stepped on it. So I was all stepping over here.
What happened?
So before you actually stepped on the step, it started creaking.
Really?
Like someone else was walking in front of you.
And coming, and then it stopped and just kind of waited for like the moment. It was weird. All right. We've got two inmates up here. Done some pretty bad shit. You don't want to know what we've done. We deserve a good lashing. I think that's what they did, right? They probably lashed somebody.
No, hell, they probably beat him.
It's true. This asshole over here kicked a kid and liked it. It's his kink.
And this asshole stole an old lady's purse.
I liked it. It's not my fault she was cute for being 78. Just wanted her attention. Oh no, step ghost. I'm chained up and can't move.
Nah, I can't do this. I can't take it serious.
Alright, if you want to hurt me, if you want to beat me, if you've been angry at me at all throughout this whole investigation, even if I get spooked and scared, it's going to take me a while to get untangled from these chains. Now's your time to hurt me. Now's your time to affect me. Now's your time to spook me. Come charging at me, scream at me, yell at me, hit me with a bat. This is your time. It's going to take me a minute to untangle all of this. This is your time. I probably said some rude things. I'll be honest. I wasn't the nicest here, but after hearing what you did to all these people, you called them inmates. You hurt their feelings, you hit them, you hurt them physically. You hurt the mentally ill, you hurt the elderly, you hurt those who are just confused. You affected these children's livelihood by putting them up here. There's no airflow. Yeah, I kind of don't like you. You put so many dead to unrest. I don't know if you're a good guy, maybe you meant the best intentions, but when I hear about the living conditions that you put these people in, beat them, tortured them, treated them like inmates, then brought them up here to die, only to bury them in a shallow grave outside. For what, a money game? Yeah, I don't like you. I'll say it. So maybe I've been a bit kind of rude tonight. Maybe I've seen you as a villain. Maybe I've been wrong, and if so, teach me. From what I've heard and the stories that are told about you, I don't think I'm wrong. To the doctor, might have been a bit rough on you too. You might have meant the best, or you could have been in on it. To the mortician, those who worked in the morgue, contaminating food and water, yeah, you might have not known better. It should have been an easier thought. So yeah, to the workers between 1800s to 1950s, I'm not a fan of any of you. And to the inmates, the residents, and those who lived here, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you grew up in a time where they didn't understand how to help you, and they used you in many different ways. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you went through that. I'm sorry that you had to go through that just to end up somewhere in the dirt outside unmarked. There's a lot of people that feel bad for you for what you went through. And you're not forgotten. And you're seen as victims. And I hope you find peace one day. But to the evil, the man who treated these people poorly, I have a feeling that you're here for a reason. And if I'm wrong, please tell me I'm wrong. And this is your moment. So after I'm out of these chains, you cannot affect me any longer. So this is your moment.
To the victims, I hope you find peace. And to those who hurt these victims and hurt these people, I hope you lay the shallow grave you made for yourself. I gave you your opportunity. So I've said, so shall it be.